You know you A1 from day one. You know you really about showing greatness to the community. Pardon the glitch, y'all. I don't know what's going on. I think it's the weather. It's really starting to snow out here heavy. Um, but if you know you are A1 from day one individual, you know that you hold yourself in high regard. You carry yourself like an upstanding woman. You working toward getting your throne and sitting in your empire flawlessly, sitting in your queendom, your queendom flawlessly, because technically, by technical definition, empire is when you put two or more kingdoms or queendoms together. So technically, if you know you on your throne in your queendom, or if you're jointly sharing a kingdom with a man, and you sit on the throne, if you're the lady of the throne, you know what I'm saying? You know you do that, or you know you working toward that. Everybody ain't perfect, but you know you striving to get there, not just talking shit about getting there. Pardon my French tonight, child, because I'm whoo, 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 man. If you know that you hold it down, if you know you a real one, if you know that you are loyal, honest, dependable, consistent, reliable, faithful, humble, focused. If you know you really those things, ladies, this does not apply to you. If you know you have a level head and you understand that relationships can go awry, but you should not involve other people in your relational awryness. You should not have your uncles shooting at people. You should not have your brothers getting into fights. You should not have your mother cursing people out. You should not have your grandma rolling her eyes and sucking her teeth and going, and not wanting to speak to, that real deep, from down in the throat. Like, you know what I mean? When she see you on Sunday with her cutter lady hat on, you try to say, hey, Miss So-and-so, and she look at you like, you know what I'm saying? She give you one of them real long, She give you one of those. You ain't never had that. Like, if you get one of those, oh, you can bet your bottom goddamn dollar somebody done been running their mouth about you. She don't want to hit you with. She ain't telling you come by for a plate. If there's an old lady on your block that's related to somebody that you was doing business with or in a personal relationship with, and that business deal go bad or that personal relationship get fucked, and that person no longer invites you by for that plate of food, and when they looking at you, they giving you a side eye, and one of their eyes might be a little lazy, so that shit jiggling when it look at you like ding 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 ding. Like she was fine until she seen you, but then you brought her pressure up. And then her eyes start like she done hit the, like, when her church girls go to Atlantic City and she hit the penny machine and they go if her eyes start doing that, you know what I mean? They do a little bulgy thing when she see you, then I promise you, somebody been talking crazy about you. Now, whether they was saying some real shit, whether they was telling the truth, or they was running their mouth, that's up to you. But you see, what's crazy is, what's really, really interesting is, instead of women admitting their faults, and again, if it don't apply, let it fly. Don't be the rock yelping. Don't talk about you trying to just save the other sisters, but you good, and this don't personally apply to you, but you got something to say. If it don't apply to you, sit back and listen to a wise young man who's trying to become a rich one. All right? Sit back and listen. That'll quickly become a rich one. Promise you that. Sit back and listen. Relax and take tokes. Take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Throw you in the choke. Gun smoke. Listen. If it don't apply, let it fly, right? Some of these sisters being emotionally scarred. Some of these sisters being emotionally scarred will get people shot at, will get people beat up, will ruin business relationships, will have people severing ties with people that they was doing good business with, that they was getting discounts from, that they was making money off of, that they was just cool friends with, that they was really vibing with. And sometimes, yes, sometimes that's necessary for you to draw the line in the sand. Yo, yeah, that person's a jerk. I can't hang with that person. Oh, he's a monster. She's a monster. I can't bop with them. Did you hear what they did? Sometimes it's necessary. If what you're being informed of is some real nasty level shit, then yeah, I can all day respect it. But if all you being told is some gossip folky shit, gossip folks, you know what I'm saying? Oh, our relationship didn't work out. Why? Why their relationship didn't work out? Oh, we was all putting the money in to do the hair. We was all buying our weaves together from the people in China. You know what I'm saying? We was on Alibaba, and they all had the money they needed. It was $1,000 a piece, and I only had $750. And they was like, well, when you gonna have the rest? And I told them, just cover me and I'll take care of it. And we all got our weaves and we was all selling them. And they made a bunch of money. So I don't know why they beefing at me about that $250 no more. Pause. Hold up. Time out. That's not how it works. You still owe them that $250. That was your buy-in. I don't care if they made $1 trillion. If the buy-in was $1,000 a piece and you had $750, they still covered your ass and let you get your freaking weaves so you can go sell them on your pages. You made your bread in your community on your pages. People knocked on your door. You was over there braiding people hair and talking shit, smacking your lips like, girl, 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 girl. If you was doing all that and you got the bag up and then had the audacity to not even fucking pay them back, help me today. Help me today. Oh man, I believe in a higher power. Moving like the Black Eisenhower. Oh man, help me today. Heavenly Father, why you so far away? Oh man. Everybody want me alive. Know they can do something for my soul. So I don't want to think suicide. So please don't come keep knocking on my door. Yo, I'm borrowing the shit out of people's songs tonight. But yo, sometimes, oh man. Sometimes you go through stuff that'll just put you in that mood, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want me alive. Know they can do something for my soul. Shout out to Isaiah Rashad. That nigga's too dope, man. TDE need to bring him more to the top. But soon come. But what I don't understand is why treat people that way? Why behave in that manner? What do you gain from that? How can you be beneficial to other people when you have that level of malice in your heart? When you don't feel you don't feel no accountability. And if anybody has the nerve to say you should be held accountable, they wrong. They're wrong. They wrong. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You gotta be accountable. Ladies, ladies. I feel that every woman is a goddess. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have the power to bring life onto this planet. Y'all have the power. But what y'all be doing with that power is very important. Because just because you a lady and just because you have potential, that doesn't make you living up to your potential. You may have a high reputation to live up to, but do you live up to that reputation? Do you pay back the money? Do you pay back that 250? You be like, fuck them. Then what about the next time? Or here's another example. Being in a susu. And for those that don't know, for those that might not be familiar, a susu is it's a community bank. You know what I'm saying? Everybody put a little money into the pot and we take turns, everybody eating. Let's say it's 200 a buy-in and you got 10 people. That's $2,000. So we all do this. So everybody get a turn at getting $2,000 so everybody can eat. So now, and then you keep doing this. You keep throwing it back in, throwing it back in, throwing it back in. So you can just keep getting to the bag. 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 Yeah, keep getting to the bag. Keep getting to the... Man, I'm in rare form tonight. Sheesh. This is his ghetto point of view, bringing you the news, views, previews, and reviews. With just a twist of his ghetto point of view. You getting the ghetto point of view tonight, mother. Listen. You want a susu, right? So everybody get their 2,000. So let's say you ain't had your 200. And your homegirl or your homeboy that you know that you may be messing with a little bit sometimes, he your friend, quote unquote, big air quotes, he your friend. You know, you only let him hit it after the Casamigos start swirling around in your system. Hey. Y'all sitting there watching your MTV raps and the Casamigos get the flowing crushed ice. You know what I mean? So you say it don't count. Man, y'all got tricks. The tricks people play, oh, it don't count because it was off the Casamigos. What the hell does that mean? That is living in a reality that does not exist. If a man inserted his penis in your vagina, I don't care if he was off the Casamigos or not. It happened. It really occurred. But that's a different conversation. That's a different conversation. And yes, I said penis and vagina because I'm grown. We don't say little silly words around here, man. Silliness. And I'm saying, I'm cool with, with saying yoni. Yoni, goni, is it goni and yoni? Whatever. Goni and yoni. I know it's the yoni. I can't remember the other one. I'm gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? It's a very dope quote by somebody, and a lot of women are quick to find the faults in the black man, but refuse to take accountability and see faults within themselves. That's a quote from Janae DeSille. And I fully agree with that. Far too often, women are seeing the faults in black men, but never see the fault in themselves. And that's sad because that only shows a lack of maturity, a lack of understanding the reality of a situation, a lack of being able to look at yourself in the mirror and point to what you may be doing to contribute to the downfall or the upbringing or the upliftment of a situation. You know what I'm saying? Just like you can be the downfall of a situation, a lot of women out here is the thing holding a situation up. If it wasn't for them, would be nothing, no dice. So you gotta understand that it's crazy out here, It's really crazy out here. It's really, really crazy out here. You don't know what's going on until it's too late sometimes. And by the time you find out the truth, you may completely have tarnished the relationship you could have had with somebody. You may have really tarnished the relationship you could have had with somebody. Over what? Because their relationship didn't work out with somebody else? Or, so let's say that woman, back to the example, didn't pay her bread for the business. She owed $250 for the hair weave, so they cut her out the circle. Or she owed $200 for the susu, got her $2,000, blew the $2,000, didn't have that $2,000 to put back in, or the next $2,000 to go back around in the circle. But wanted to be back in the circle again, like, oh, everybody got their money, what's the problem? What do you mean, what's the problem? What are you talking about? What's the problem? What? It makes no sense. But because you don't know the whole situation, you see homegirl, oh, they cut me off from the susu, don't mess with them, don't deal with they susus, or they be acting funny style, they be acting funny, they don't want nobody in there like me, like you, they don't really bop with us, you know what I'm saying, because they from over there on such and such, and you know, so they be talking so much mess about us over here. What, girl? Yeah, girl, don't mess with them. Will ruin relationships with other people because they don't want to be accountable for their mess. They don't want to be accountable for their mess. They don't want to be accountable for their actions. They just want to play victim. Because playing victim is easy. Playing victim gets you sympathy. Playing victim takes less effort. It's still consistent work, but it's not work that takes a lot of brain power. All you do is start moaning and be groaning. Now, if you start adding lies to that, now that shit takes some brain power because you got to remember all them lies and juggle them and keep them straight and That shit take brain power. But just being a victim, playing the victim one time and ruining people's relationships, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. And I feel far too often a black woman, and again, don't holler if the rock can't hit you. Because now I'm getting upset. Getting myself worked up out here. God damn. Yeah, again, I apologize if this ain't the type of show you called to hear. Man, listen, and if you are a black woman who feels I am completely out of pocket, you are African American woman, Jamaican American, Nigerian American, Ghanaian American, Guinea-Bissau American, French American, you know what I mean, Haitian American, etc. Or if you listening from Haiti, or France, or Guyana, or Guinea-Bissau, or Nigeria, Botswana, Ghana, Ethiopia, Angola, if you listening from Ivory Coast, Benin, oh yeah, don't get Phantm Phuego naming African countries out here. You'll be like, yo, my brother's a worldly individual. Don't get Phantm Phuego flexing his brain muscles out here. You know what I'm saying? But if you are a person listening from any of these countries, his ghetto point of view at gmail.com. His ghetto point of view at gmail.com. HISGHETTOPOINT. His ghetto point of view at gmail.com. His ghetto point of view at gmail.com. HISGHETTOPOINT of OF view VIEW. His ghetto point of view at gmail.com. And of course, we always appreciate when you can support. Hit the PayPal. It's paypal.me/Phantm Phuego. PayPal.me/Phantm PHANTM Phuego PHUEGO. So that's paypal.me/Phantm Phuego. And the Venmo is Phantm Phantm hyphen, which is the dash in the middle, not the underscore, the line at the bottom, or the line at the top. No, the dash right in the middle. This dash hyphen Phuego hyphen Phuego hyphen 42 Phantm hyphen Phuego hyphen 42 Phantm dash Phuego dash 42 on Venmo. But these women will ruin relationships. They'll have people mad. They'll have people not talking to one another, ready to fight one another, ready to kill one another. People have died. People have lost their lives. People have been beat up brutally badly. People have discontinued working at places. People have discontinued business relationships. People have discontinued potential partnerships that could have been extremely lucrative for everybody, including the bitter woman, over nothing sometimes, over BS sometimes, over trifle nonsense sometimes. And I don't get how that's supposed to be okay. I don't get how that's supposed to make sense. I don't get how that's supposed to be right. It's not right. It don't make sense. It's bullshit. It's absolute bullcrap, man. Like, there's some people really out here living in a world, and unfortunately it's too many times, it's too many sisters living in this. There's a lot of brothers living in this world too, but I feel I need to talk to my ladies, the queens in training, the queens climbing to their throne, you know what I mean? The ones aspiring, you know what I'm saying? I feel I need to have this talk. There's too many people climbing that ladder, pushing to that mountaintop, trying to get to that pinnacle of evolution, trying to get to the next step. But they holding themselves down. They holding themselves back. As Erykah Badu says, shout to Erykah Badu. For those of you that don't like Erykah Badu, get the hell off my podcast. Erykah Badu will always be amazing. Sit. That is Badula Oblongata. You know what I'm saying? Show respect when that woman says anything, does anything. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful. But anyway, do I agree with everything Erykah Badu says? Absolutely not. But do I think she's amazing though? And she really is for the culture? Come on. She's really for the culture. You don't have too many people that's really for the betterment of the culture, like a Badula Oblongata. She's really for the culture. And so, as Badula Oblongata would say, bag lady, you gonna hurt your back. You can't hurry up because you have too much stuff. Pack light. Bag lady, you gonna hurt your back carrying all them bags like that. Pack light. You go through shit. As long as you didn't get abused, you didn't get raped or tortured, you didn't get mentally abused. Pack light. Move forward. Pack light and move forward. You can't hurry up because you got too much stuff. You're going to miss the bus. What are you doing? How is this beneficial to you? And I know, listen, I'm not sitting here playing like I get it. Women are emotional creatures, and the toll of a lot of brothers being dumbasses. A lot of my brothers are dumb asses. We do dumbass stuff all the time to women, and we make them bitter and mean and spiteful, and we could turn a good girl bad in a heartbeat with our bullshit. We could turn a good girl bad in a heartbeat with our bullshit. Dudes is out here sharing women with their friends, leaving their friends in the house with a girl like, yeah, yo, get at it while I'm not here, you know what I'm saying? Dudes do stupid stuff all the time to violate females and make females like feel like they can never trust black men. I get it. I really do. I really understand. I can't say I will ever relate to that from your perspective, but I can empathize. And I'm not blind. I see my brothers is out here being goof fucking balls far too often. And I apologize for all the rage that I'm talking with tonight, y'all. But I got to just get this one off the chest, you know what I'm saying? It's really crazy to me. It really makes no sense to me. Like, if you walk around with the hate and the hurt and the harm that has been done to you, every single little nook and cranny of how you feel you've been wronged, or what you feel you're owed, and or how you feel you are allowed to treat people a particular way because of how you was brought up. Mama, go do some Tai Chi, do some meditation, smoke some big bowls, do some edibles, do some CBD, run some laps, take a swim, take a stroll, take a vacation, take a staycation, just stay at home and binge watch your favorite shows for a few days and just cut the world off. Cut Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of it off. Get you your favorite ice cream. Just turn Netflix on and just tell people, do not disturb me for 3 days. I see you on Monday. Do some self-care. Get some bath bombs. Light the candles. Get you some infused medicated bath bombs. Don't be an asshole about it. Just get some shit floating around and fluttering your water. Get some real shit going for yourself. If you need that, you don't know where to get some medicated bath bombs, here's ghettopointofview@gmail.com. Holla at me. I'll take care of you. But do the self-care, do the self-love. So you ain't got to be out here treating people like trash. Because you feel jaded, you feel wrong, you feel like, damn, why didn't I get what I was supposed to get out of that situation? Maybe you got everything you were supposed to get out of that situation. Maybe that situation was just a lesson for you. Maybe you were too young and immature to handle that situation. Ladies, very often y'all go into situations not understanding everything that it needs to be in the situation. I just found out about this very dope artist. And man, she not only is her music good, but she be dropping science. When I say she be dropping science, she be getting to it. She be dropping science. Can't say nothing but amazing things about this person. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things she said recently on her page was that very often, entirely too often, we playing games like we ready for love, like we ready for relationships, and we not ready. You know what I'm saying? And when she was talking to the women. Her name is Love Dorsey. You know what I'm saying? And she said something that was like, yo, she said, yo, a lot of women, if they really knew, if women, if they aunties or they grandmoms, they moms, they aunties and grandmoms really sat a black woman down and told them everything they needed to do to be involved in a relationship with a man, they might not even want to be in a relationship no more. Like, when you tell a man to be 100% dedicated to you, you are telling him to cut everyone else off. And so you are declaring to him by you asking for that, You are declaring to him that you will be all of the things that he needs you to be. And he will be those things, vice versa for you, of course, ladies, of course, or what the hell you there for? If you didn't feel that he could provide those things for you, most ladies wouldn't be around a dude to begin with, whether he has them now or you feel that he has the potential to evolve and get to those things. Women don't just, you know what I'm saying, do it for nothing. Well, I shouldn't say that because some do these days, but that's a different subject. We'll get into that later. But many women have a long list of demands and requirements for men, even men that they're just going to mess with. He got to make a certain money, be a certain height. He got to look a certain way, dress a certain way. If she like rappers, if she like ballers, if she like smart dudes that's accountants or doctors or lawyers or pharmacy technicians, or if she like blue collar men that do bus driving, cab driving, train conductors, what have you. If she like hustlers that hit the block. Women have a particular set of criteria most of the time, even if it's a dude that they quote unquote just talk to on the side. They side dudes, they other side dude gotta all meet particular criteria most of the time. Most of the time. Yes, there are women out here that will just give you $40 hollers. Yes, there are women out here that will just do things for chicken wings and french fries. That's a whole fact, but yes, there are women out here that will just do things for bags of weed. You know what I'm saying? But bags of weed is getting kind of expensive these days, so I'm not even mad at sis for that no more. High grade, ladies, high grade. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Halves and up, ladies. Halves and up's a high grade. I'm not mad at you. But anyway, I digress. If you doing all that, if you got all these requirements, what are you offering up? And what Love Dorsey was saying was like, yo, women, if they really realize, yo, if this is a dude, for example, that he like to go to the club on the weekend, you're pretty much saying that you're going to be his stripper on the weekends now. You can't tell a nigga not to go to the strip club no more and never offer him that type of entertainment, at least once a blue, when, you know what I'm saying, things get spicy. Once a month, twice a month, every other Friday when he get his paycheck, you know what I'm saying? 1st and 15th, he ain't got to go to Sue's rendezvous. He could come to Sue's apartment if she gonna make it spicy. You know what I'm saying? If he the type of dude that like home cooked meals and you don't know how to cook, but you don't want him going to talk to them other girls who cook, you are saying you will take the time to learn how to cook. If you are any of these things, you are promising to take the time out to make sure he has all of these needs satisfied. And you can't just do them at the beginning to lure him in and then not do it, because then if he stops being with you and then you go around telling me, oh, he left me, girl. He ain't shit. He trifling. He don't know how to handle all this woman right here. Without being honest about, well, you know, he did like he likes home cooked food and I refuse to cook. Even if he buy the groceries, he got the bread and he be willing to buy the groceries and bring groceries. He be talking about he'll fill my refrigerator up, but girl, I don't want to cook. Do we be honest like that? Do we say, yo, we just don't want to cook, we don't want to learn to cook? Ladies, do y'all really just say, yo, I don't want to learn to cook? That nigga need to be satisfied with Chinese food. The fuck I look like in the kitchen? Only time I'm in the kitchen is when I'm whipping with that baking soda. You got a lot of female hustlers out here today. But I digress. Yeah, like sometimes ladies, like young Dorsey, like Love Dorsey, she was saying like, yo, sometimes females is not honest about why the relationship broke up. And if you really be honest with yourself about all the requirements that it would take to keep a man, most of the time y'all would honestly be like, yo, I don't even want all that responsibility. And this is a woman saying this. Said that most women wouldn't even want all that responsibility. You mean I might have to cook and be this nigga stripper? I might have to learn how to cut hair. I'm just being honest. It was a, you know what I'm saying, pandemic. You couldn't go to the barbershop. This man liked to get his hair cut. His old girlfriend, she learned how to cut hair. Because, you know, he used to keep a number one crispy. And instead of giving that money to the barbershop, he would just hit her with $50 and a little slap on the ass. Bow. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him slapping my ass and giving me $50 to cut his hair. Fuck that shit. That's craziness. I don't want to cut no hair. That's dumb. He just want to lean all on my titties while I'm cutting his hair. I'm tired of that shit. So she was saying like, yo, like if most of these young ladies, moms, aunties, grandmoms, great grandmoms, great aunts, all that really sat them down, godmothers kicked the game to them like, yo, to really keep a dude, you know what I'm saying, interested. Yeah, you might have, if he was the type of dude that used to be at Sue's Rendezvous every other week, spending bread out of his check, and you telling him, yo, nah, you can't do that now because we really in a committed relationship. And he buy you some lingerie and some heels. And he put a song on. Don't stop, pop it, don't stop, pop it, don't stop, don't stop, pop it, don't stop, pop it, don't stop, don't stop, pop it, don't stop, pop it, don't stop. Yo, if he does that, and you be like, nah, I'm not into all those things. You are saying you do not want to keep that relationship going. You saying that relationship doesn't matter to you. You just wanted to take him off the market. You had a selfish reason. You were just hunting niggas down, and you just happened to catch this gentleman, and you hunted him down, and you took him out the game. You really throwing people out. You taking people out the game that could have been in the game, that could have found somebody who doesn't have a problem doing that once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks, once a month even. Who don't have a problem learning how to cook. Don't got to come to the table knowing how to cook, but be willing to learn, willing to try, willing to do things consistently to show effort. 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 If you're not willing to show effort, then what are we doing? What are we doing? If you're not willing to be like, damn, like, he right, you know, this. I know I wanted him, you know, he want me to wear cat ears and a mouse nose. You know what I mean? And go perfect. As he give me a pearl necklace. Listen, tonight, this is his ghetto point of view, where we bring you the news, views, previews, and reviews with a twist of his ghetto point of view. Anchor FM is the station. You can also catch me on Spotify. Also catch me on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, Radio 1, Republic Radio, all the dope places where podcasts are making people listen, think, grow, yell, scream, shout, be inspired, sparking conversations, sparking arguments, you know what I mean, sparking riots. Any place that dope podcasts are shared, any place that dope podcasts are streamed, any place that intellectual thought dope thought, fun thought, motivational thought. It said you can catch his ghetto point of view. Always appreciative to the team at Anchor for everything they do. Shout out to the team at Spotify as well, and the team at Apple for letting me jump on and rock out. It's been a blessing. It's been a roller coaster, but it's been an amazing ride. And I wouldn't have it any other way because I got the dopest audience in the world. I got the dopest audience in the world. I got the dopest audience in the world. I have the most amazing catering company in the world. Shout out to AJ's Kitchen. AJSKITCHINN. AJ's Kitchen. Kitchen at gmail.com. AJ's Kitchen at gmail.com. Happiness served, order up. Now serving CBD infused cookies. You can get CBD only or full spectrum CBD, which has a little bit of THC in it, but they're still fully legal. But they are a smack and a half. I like them when I get out the gym. I know I got a lot of injuries going, and it's been, a bumpy ride. So, AJ's Kitchen at gmail.com, yeah. AJ's Kitchen at gmail.com. Happiness, sir. Order up. But anyway, if you're not willing to put in that effort, that consistent effort, then you wasting his time and you wasting your time. Because A, you got some growing to do. Or B, you might just be somebody that needs to just be by yourself. So you can grow, so you can evolve. Or you might just be comfy being alone. Listen, there's people like that. There's people like that. But if you know deep down in your heart, genuine in your soul, you want a man, you want to be a wife, you want the babies, the house, the all that, 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 and all that, and all that, and then some. And all that, and all that, and then some. Then, you know what I'm saying? Love Dorsey was just saying to the ladies, like, ladies, we got to be honest with ourselves about the level of work and commitment and consistency it takes to keep a man. Because if he's really a man that has any value, he doesn't have to be one of these quote-unquote high-value men. You know what I mean? It's the phrase that's becoming so popular these days. Shouts to, thanks to people like Kevin Samuels, Six the Goddess, etc. You don't have to be a quote-unquote high-value man, a middle-value man. A man that's morally high-value, but maybe just financially middle ground. You might not be making 100K. You might be making 70, 80K. You might be making 60K. You know what I'm saying? But you got a little side hustle going as well. So, with the side hustle, you might be bringing it around to 75, 78 at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? You might be willing to put that bread into a side hustle y'all both doing. Who knows? But if that's the type of man that you're trying to attract to yourself, somebody who can really bring value to the table, well-educated, well-spoken, looks good on your arm, work out a lot. Or if he don't work out a lot, just got a hell of money, well-connected, politically connected, connected in the streets, connected in the community, well-respected in the community, respected by his peers, respected by other men. If that's the type of man that you're seeking, what are you doing to earn that type of man? And once you get that type of man, what type of work are you willing to do to keep that type of man? Because let's be honest, it's not easy. It's not easy. Dudes like that are very goal-driven, goal-oriented. They have very strong voices, strong opinions that, they can be stubborn and pig-headed sometimes. But that may be the thing that helps them drive them to success. And if you want somebody like that to be yours, you want to be in somebody's life like that, you got to understand the price tag that comes with that and ask yourself really seriously in a conversation, are you willing for that? And like she was saying, she really feels that there's a disconnect because the elder generation is not passing that information on anymore because so many of them didn't get the information themselves. It's very unfortunate. But we're going to take a quick break, guys, and we'll be right back. So his ghetto point of view, bringing the news, views, previews, and reviews with just a twist of his ghetto point of view. Shit. What's going on, gang? Yo, I had a whole different topic today, but I think I need to vent. Can I vent a little bit to y'all? Can we share? Is this a safe space? Can I express myself? Can I just, shoot from the hip? I had a whole different topic planned for today, but when life happens, boy. Sheesh. Man, oh man. Man, oh man, man, oh man, man, oh man. This is his ghetto point of view, bringing you the reviews, news, views, reviews, previews, with just a twist of his ghetto point of view. This is his ghetto point of view, bringing you the news, views, previews, and reviews, with just a twist of his ghetto point of view. Can I talk my ish tonight, yeah? Can I talk my ish tonight, please? Can I express myself? Can I talk my stuff? Can I just be real for an evening? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, can I, man. So check it out, right? And full disclosure, I'm about to get real reckless this evening. I'm about to get really, really reckless this evening. So if you came on here for the regular show, come back on Sunday, because tonight, the DJ got us falling in love. Falling in love. So dance like it's the last night of your life. Tonight, it's so crazy tonight. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Yeah, I'm not even going to all right, so just check it out, And if it don't apply, let it fly. You know what I'm saying? But there are a lot of bitter people in this world. And unfortunately, far too often in the black community, we let our bitterness and our hatred and our vengefulness and our spite boil up so much that we will literally destroy any good thing we could possibly have. What do I mean by that? What are you talking about, Trev? What are you talking about, Phantm Phuego? Like, full disclosure, right? We grown folks here, Sometimes I just feel like the females in our community, when they're jaded and when they go through a rocky relationship, will use the children, use their families, their brothers, their sisters, their uncles, to exact revenge on people that they no longer have control over. Oh, why you saying that? Yo, don't be being so toxic. Don't attack the women. Women is queens, angelic beings, and all of that. Yeah, we not doing that tonight. I love black women. Black women are the mothers of civilization. Nobody would be here if it wasn't for black women. But check this out, though. You can be all of that. You can be as angry as you want to be. You can be mad. You can hate the person that you was in a relationship with. But what don't make sense to me at all is bringing other people into the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? What? How does that help a soul? How does that make sense? How does that fix a thing? You know? How does that what do you gain out of that? What do you gain? How do you profit from getting people in your fam involved in problems? Don't lie to people and get people caught up in problems that they don't need to be in. Pardon the technical difficulty, folks, but don't lie to people and get people caught up in situations they don't need to be in, cause you emotional as hell, man. Cause you as little babies would say, you emotionally scarred and you don't know how to talk to them. I'm saying, you emotionally scarred, you don't know how to talk to them. You emotionally scarred, you don't know. Like, don't use your emotional scars to get other people jail time, to ruin other people's relationships, to cause rifts between other people, to cause violence. So many black women, unfortunately, sadly, cause violence in the black community because they are upset about something. They couldn't control somebody the way they wanted. They were jaded by a lover. They were hurt by a lover. A business deal may have went wrong. They may not have gotten the position they thought they should have, or the amount of money at the end of a deal that they thought they should have gotten. And they could be 1,000% wrong. They may not be putting in the work that they supposed to put in. They might not be showing the commitment they supposed to show. But yet somehow they want all the glory. All the glory. They want, and if it don't apply, let it fly. Malcolm X had a saying, and I don't know if he's the first person to say this, but this is the person I heard say it. So that's who I attribute it to. That's who I say said it. You know what I'm saying? It's a Malcolm X quote, god damn it. And Malcolm X says all the time, right, that if you throw a rock in a kennel full of dogs, a rock, you know, if you take a rock, you pick it up, and there's a kennel, like a big gate, a big, huge kennel, like big, huge gate full of, big circular kennel full of dogs in it. You know what I'm saying? Circular kennel, square kennel, whatever. Cage, like a big cage full of dogs. The one that throw it over the kennel and it lands on, the one that hollers is the one that got hit. What does that mean? If it don't apply, let it fly. If you know you are A1 black woman, A1 African American woman, an A1 Jamaican, an A1 Trinidadian, an A1 Barbadian or Bayesian, an A1 woman from St. Croix, a St. Kitts, a St. Thomas, you know you A1, You know you a A1 woman from Jamaica, you a A1 black woman from Canada, from London, from wherever, from Nova Scotia, from Alaska, wherever you from. You from Chicago, you from LA, you from Watts. Yeah. So we back, guys. Yeah, man. Don't, ladies, don't be one of these trifling females that ruin a relationship that your family could have with another person because y'all relationship didn't work out. Y'all business situation didn't work out. Y'all was lovers and he cheated. Y'all was y'all was friends and you wanted it to be more than friends, but he didn't want that and y'all took it to extreme levels. Y'all was in a committed relationship, but y'all was young and y'all was moving too fast. So many stupid things happen between women and men. And instead of those women just licking their wounds, taking their L's, and moving on with their life, learning the lessons from it, taking the valuable lessons from it, taking the blessings from it, taking the understanding, growing, and moving on. They use those moments to become dark and nasty and mean and vindictive and selfish and terroristic almost. They'll destroy a man, everything. Why would you do that? How does it make any sense? Make it make sense. Make it all make sense. Make it make sense. Make it all make sense for me, ladies. Just tell me why, you know? His ghetto point of view at gmail.com. His ghetto point of view at gmail.com. His ghetto point of view at gmail.com. Apologize for the technical difficulties we was having today. But we're going to have to keep touching on this topic and delving in because I'm going to have a couple women come on here. And, I'm going to have some relationship people come on here. We're going to heal, y'all. We're going to heal as a community because that's what we're here for. We here to love. We here to support. We here to heal. It's snowing like a mofo outside. Golly. God damn. Golly. God damn. And out there in the snow right now is some angry woman about to go knock somebody's door down. Bet my bottom dollar. And some angry guy about to go do the same thing. About to go fight for the honor of some woman who might not be honorable at all. Ladies, don't have your brothers getting jail sentences because you couldn't just deal with, oh, okay, he cheated. Oh, okay, the relationship over. No, he ain't cheat on me. He just wanted to leave. He said, I'm a dub. Oh, he said, he don't like my cooking. He don't like my attitude. He don't like, I'm always fighting with him. Always talking back. Always running my mouth. Always, trying to be aggressive like a man. But then when he gets upset, then I want to call him a coward and antagonize him. Say, look, I got you all in your feelings. Don't push every single button on the elevator to get a man to the top floor. And then when he get to the top floor, call him all types of punk bitches and cowards and motherfuckers. I know I'm way out there today. Call him all these things because you thought it was cool. Because you've seen that in TV. You've seen that on social media. All your friends is doing it. Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. And then it's easier than learning your ABCs. So come on, do the locomotion with me. And when you start getting this dude to do the locomotion, he don't want to shut that down. He ready to go crazy. He ready to put his hands on you. Or so he don't put his hands on you, he ready to get as far away from you as humanly possible. He ready to pack up and just start his life on the other side of the country. In another continent. In another borough. A town or two over. You see him at Walmart in 3 years. He got a family and kids and all that. And you don't lost your mind. Because you feel that was supposed to be your ring. You supposed to be pushing that double stroller. Those supposed to be your twins. With your little 6-year-old on the side. Or 3-year-old. I said 3 years, right? That's supposed to be your 3-year-old on the side. Your twins in the stroller. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. He done went and opened up a business. He bought himself a Chick-fil-A or a Chipotle or a gas station or a corner store. He done came up. He done went and got a college degree, got himself a good gig, or opened his own business, his own firm, and started living life like he's supposed to, and told you be patient with you, and he would get you to the top with him. And all you did was call him so bunch of sorry SOBs because he wanted to get it the right way instead of getting it on the block. Whatever the situation is, if you messed up his auntie Susu because you wouldn't bring your money, own it. Own your responsibility in the situation. Own your responsibility in the situation. Don't be silly. Don't be naive. Don't be a fool. Own your responsibility in the situation. Own what you did wrong. Own what you did wrong. Because that is the only way to heal. That's the only way to move forward. That's the only way to get better. Is to own what you did. If you don't own what you did, you will never grow. You will never evolve. You will never be the person you're supposed to be. Own what you did. Grow, evolve, become a better person. Because I believe in you. But more importantly, you believe in you. You believe in yourself. We all do silly things when we're young. We all do silly things when we growing. But if you get older and you a grown goddamn fool, when you start being a grown fool, oh yeah, that's when Phantm Phuego ain't got no patience for you. But more importantly, society has no patience for you. And you start having children grow up that are jaded, mad at their moms or mad at their dad. And it's usually 9 times out of 10 mad at their dad. And they don't be getting the full story about what was really going on until they get much older. They may not ever get a chance to be in a relationship with their dad. Their dad may move away, go away. And it all be because of you. Because you hated on the situation. Don't do that, ladies. Be better than that, ladies. Be smarter than that, ladies. Be wiser than that, ladies. Don't do that. Don't ruin relationships between people. Don't have your uncle mad at your ex-boyfriend when your uncle had your ex-boyfriend working at his car dealership and he was employee of the month. Now your uncle done fired him and now your uncle selling less cars. Your uncle had an ad agency and your boyfriend, your ex-husband, your ex-fiance was the graphic designer helping him bring in all these new clientele because he had all these amazing animation skills and all these dope ideas for ways to do things, and he was extremely tech savvy and he brought a lot to the business and they saw a lot of growth potential together. And because of his allegiance to you, he cut him off. And now he fucked up his business. Don't have your brother who just got out of jail go get a bat and beat on somebody or shoot at somebody or run somebody over with a car. Or have him and his clique go stomp somebody into the streets. Or rob somebody. Or vandalize somebody's house or destroy their property. Because women make men do these things all the time. And now, these days, women make other women do these things. Not even just these days. I'm dragging it like this shit ain't been going on for a while. But listen, it's coming up. It's getting higher. It's getting bigger. But don't have people getting themselves involved, getting themselves entangled in your entanglement, because your entanglement never turned into a full relationship or a marriage or a good business, or you wasn't able to do business with those people on your terms because your terms weren't fair for the whole clique, and you run around crying, woe is me, like you some victim, when the reality is you were just a voluntary participant, and because you couldn't get things to go your unfair, selfishly one-sided way, now you want everybody else to fight and be mad and cut people off or miscommunicate, excommunicate people, or stop talking to people, leave people out in the dry, and ruin other people's relationships or how other people see people because y'all no longer vibe with one another. That's tacky, that's petty, and ladies, for us to grow, for us to evolve, for us to ascend, for us to transition, for us to get to the next phase of our lives and be better people, for us to be our best selves, we got to be better than that. And fellas, if you are captain of Team Petty, you grew up in a house full of women, you mad at your dad, wait till you get older. Or if you older now, wait till you have a family of your own. I promise you'll see the world different. Wait till you running a business of your own. I promise you'll see the world different. Don't let, far too often, females are influencing the younger men to be mad and just angry, when the reality is they the ones who ruined everything. Far too often, females got to take some of this blame and this onus on their own shoulders. And it's sad that they refuse to. This your boy, Phantm Phuego. This was a different show today, y'all. Y'all like the relationship vibe? If y'all like talking relationships with me, I'm going to have some dope relationship people come on here, and we're going to have some interesting conversations. Let me know, man. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Check out me on IG, His Ghetto Point of View, His Ghetto POV, HGPOV show. We do this, man. We do it like we doing it for TV. It's your boy, Phantm Phuego, bringing you the news, views, previews, and reviews of just a twist of His Ghetto Point of View. Thank you guys so much for rocking. You could have been any place else in the world this evening, but you decided to vibe with me. Got some amazing guests coming in on these upcoming shows. Stay tuned. Y'all gonna see. It's gonna be a blast. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Y'all enjoy the evening. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a great one. Peace.